the broadcast before it now, and I just hope it'll mark, and it has done, and I'm not too sure if it'll, which I hope it will do, but if you get the minute, I'm gonna have a word with Talk about this. Because I'm actually sick and tired of the internet cocking up. I mean, I'm better off. I would have been better off staying with BT because at least they have a constant signal, and like friggin' Talk that's weak as it's really weak. Just a message for Talk. Source out your signal, guys. I don't want my internet to have a weak signal as it does now. It's got one of the weakest signals ever encountered. And quite frankly, I'm getting sick and tired of these weak signals. I mean, I've been on Talk now since I think it was August last year, and quite frankly, it's been a worse signal than BT. And I just want to be able to play games like this on the internet with the signal being pathetic as it is currently. Then that ain't gonna happen. But seriously, Talk, strengthen your bloody signal, will ya? There you are, you cheeky little bitch. What the hell's a Stormcloak doing here?
time to end this.
I'll have one what? I'm not too sure what exactly was there apart from an elven battle axe or an elven war axe. Yeah, I'm just about to go and kill Mercer.
Is someone there? Thought I heard something.
I can see him there. Thought that was someone stood up then, but nah, it's not. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna equip the black armor. Considering it's heavy armor. And that Nightingale stuff, that's light armor. But there is a mod to turn it heavy. I've already taken the oath for the Nightingale to actually be a Nightingale, so I'm gonna go kill Mercer Frey now. That's where I'm heading anyway. One of my female friends on Facebook, she's been ill for 9 days and I hope she gets better. I mean, I've been ill for like 3 weeks before due to food poisoning from kidney beans, but I don't think kidney beans are for human consumption. people put kidney beans in stuff like chili con carne or curries and that, but still I think they're not for human consumption. I think kidney beans are to be planted in the ground to get more plants. So I think kidney beans need to stop being sold at supermarkets. And I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of people that become ill just because of consuming kidney beans. It's ridiculous. I mean, I myself have been violently ill due to kidney beans.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
There will be blood today. I can promise you that.
And I'm just gonna get a yeah, I've got the black shield. Equip to an equip the
What's that?
so if this sends your eyes funny.
Look, down there.
I'm on it, lass. Damn it, there's no way through.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
Aye, lass. We'll be ready for him. Let's keep moving. Size of this place.
Who's
Have you ever
that?
seen anything like it in your life?
I think the worst thing you can do at this point is to leave these things alive. That should be them bars drop.
I heard something.
Darkness. Wait, I hear something.
Just as I was getting warmed up.
Black bow is up here, all the way up here. It is there.
Looks like we can take the low road or the high road across this chamber. Your choice.
Oh. Monkey turds. How the hell? Dodge that then, you bugger. I'm not looting any of this, I'm just killing it all. I say I got that one. Activated that bear trap.
Enough games. Let's end this.
That's why I'm the best.
Will bring you darkness.
Oh, I can't destroy that cocoon. Sounds like a bloody hag raven. Oh, it's just that one that is sounding like a bloody hag raven. Missed. Oh sweet, I can pick up the battery.
Ah, good. I could use some practice.
Get down, you eight-legged freak. Like, I've only got another hour of this. Well, 59 minutes of... I was gonna say, I've only got 59 minutes of this before I'm watching Raw.
Tell us. Mercer has a lot to answer for.
Because I am not missing Raw tonight.
This place reeks of Falmer.
Simply because it's the Raw 25th anniversary.
We'll have to keep silent if we want to avoid drawing their attention.
No, fuck that, we killed a lot of them.
I bring death from the shadows.
I think they're gonna follow in my foot. I was gonna say, I think they're gonna follow in my footsteps. But Kalai has set off the fire trap, and that's what's burnt
There's a mass of the farmer in this chamber.
Brignoff.
We can sneak through or take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
We'll take him down.
Whatever you want to do, we're with you.
What was that?
I hardly felt a thing.
That's because I killed them all. Quit knocking the goddamn bone chimes.
You can hear water rushing through these pipes. We must be beneath the lake.
Who's that? Enough games. Let's end this. Your fate is sealed.
Shut me, your fate sealed, pal. I'm a nightingale.
The burden of death approaches.
I hardly felt a thing.
Conjuring death from the shadows.
That ward will do nothing against these. This.
Your fate is sealed.
And that's why I'm the best. Then this is it. We do this for Gallus and for the Guild.
He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade. What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild. Then it appears the shadows shroud more than your presence. They blind your wisdom as well. Our actions have always been one and the same. Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end. It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code. Once again, my blade will taste nightingale blood. Carlia?
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brynjolf. He's taken control of you.
I'm sorry, lass. I can't.
There you are, you little...
I'll spit on your corpse.
There you are, yes.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door. Has anything moving?
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Yeah, the only other place that way out is there.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Bloody rags, I'm gonna drop them.
Yes, Lord Nightingale?
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time. Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Sorry, I'm goosed.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole...
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here outside. Heard they're reforming a Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Skin you alive. This should be good. You're mine.
Attacking me, you stupid git. Come on, get out of it. I've just bested 5 of yous. You fucking idiots. Right, I'm gonna go call the chief now.
Never should have come here.
Don't even think so. That bed is no longer taken because I've just killed the person that owned it. I'll have that. Definitely no. No. Excuse me. That's the skeleton key that Mercer Frey had. Twilight Sepulchre should be up here. Well, I don't know why it's telling me to go that way, because the Twilight Sepulchre is up here.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then, it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deal, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlia? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key. But I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key. I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help? Good luck, Nightingale.
Nimstrom's journal, which is there. I know exactly what to do, because I've done this loads of times.
Mortal fool! No one hides from the dead! Death comes for you now!
I'm a nightingale, you daft buggers. Do one. Wait, how the hell do you open that? I think there's a lever or something somewhere to open that freaking door. Might even be over here. Well, I guess I can't open that freaking thing.
Does someone live? Death comes for you now!
You're not meant to go into the light in this part, you're meant to stay in the shadows. That's why there's like a shadow up to the door, there's shadow here. Well, that's that part done. I'm just having everything I find in chests. There's one thing that I'm kind of disappointed about. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm disappointed there's no Draugr in here. I know that's probably the door in front of me as soon as I came.
Mortal fool, no one hides from the dead.
No one hides from the dead, I ain't bloody hiding. I've just chopped your fucking head clean off.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the Seven. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yes, we would.
The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, The half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulchre and step onto a different circle. He warns that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulchre in order to defend it. The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like the void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
That's the crescent moon. That's the full moon. And that's the half moon.
I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
Gallus has just came out of this one, so I'm going to work on this one. Because this was one that Gallus was.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale, your fears would have come true. She honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlisle.
"22 minutes, and yeah, I'll be watching Raw then." I want to have a look at the weapon I'm using, which is that. I'd love to have that weapon. Look how cool it looks. Right, I'll tell you something, it's going to be bloody sharp. That weapon. I mean, you can tell just by the point on the top of it. The teeth on the blade, they are going to be sharp as well. In fact, the whole blade from top to bottom, it's going to be sharp. "18 minutes before I'm gonna stop this and play, well, not play anything but watch WWE Raw 25th anniversary, because it's got guest appearances on. That was full thread, that was there. The reason I've gone here is so I can see if I can see Cicero. It's near the farm. Not this farm, the other farm that's down here that has got Lucia's mama and Lucia's uncle and nasty uncle and nasty aunt there. I mean, I would have loved to have had a bloody talk with them with that. Yeah, I would have loved to have had a talk to them about why the heck she's only a kid, and now I've adopted her. I know Cicero is along this bloody path somewhere. I think he's in front of that farm there. Well, there's a horse. Could be Cicero's horse. Yeah, exactly. It's Cicero's horse. Here's that creepy jester.
Bother and befuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! My poor mother. Too still. Bother and befuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! My poor mother. Unmoving. At rest. Too still. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see? Oh! Oh,
Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there, off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
Oh, you see a little wank staying, get here.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now? That Cicero fella?
Tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone? Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. Could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that. Well, there is something. There's a guard patrols the road that crazy jester is on. He passes by pretty often. You could report the fool. You know, say he's done something against the law. That will at least get rid of him for me. What do you say? Fine, suit yourself. But you're wrong anyway. Just look at the fool. I don't know what it is. He's damn well guilty of something. I thought we talked enough. Unless you've reconsidered my offer. That Cicero needs sorting. Look, yes, you're right. Fella might be nutters, might not. The fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
That's the guy that... Oh, fucking hell. Too loud. That's the guy that he was on about.
Poor mother! Home seems so very far. You did? He has?
Excuse me?
Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clicky gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
2,250 gold. Right, I'm gonna go to Whiterun and Windhelm rather. I know I said Whiterun and I got into Windhelm, but I get them two mixed up for some reason. Maybe it's because they both start when you say them, they both start W-I, Windhelm, Whiterun. Even though Whiterun has a H in it, and Windhelm doesn't.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the...
I've got plenty of invisibility, potions of invisibility. That's one.
Brotherhood?
talking war. Oh,
Doesn't fucking matter about them two when I'm invisible.
So very tired. Sweet mother, send your child unto me for the... You've come... It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood! Of course you are! I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract! My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall! The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you can kill Grella the Kind! You did? Really? This is the best news I've ever gotten. I mean, I knew the Dark Brotherhood was good, just not that good. You killed the old hag before I even asked. Oh, and please, take this as payment. It's an old family heirloom, supposed to be pretty valuable. It should fetch you a nice price. Thank you again.
Argentino family heirloom. It's only a silver plate that's worth 100 gold. I suppose it's better than nothing though. Hang, did that say level up then? No, I thought where it said skills it said level up. But no, it doesn't. I'll wait 24 hours. I'll wait here for 24 hours and see if I can't get the courier to give me that letter with the black hand symbol on. I'm bloody cold again. Now wait another 5 hours if I might be able to meet you on the bloody road or somewhere. How the hell's that thing gonna get that blade out of that hook? You gotta collect before it even does. I'll bring it, try to bring the blade out, then it'll get stuck, and then it's like.
What do you need, my friend?
I'll wait another 7 hours here. Should take me to 20 past 2. You know, I'm just gonna fast travel to Whiterun. And this time I am going to Whiterun because there. I'm not too sure which one of the girls that is, but if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it was Sophie. I'll stop it at midday rather. Oh, I still can't see the, hang on, is that open? No. What made this place ain't open?
They're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining?
This time I'm going to wait 24 hours, bang on. Because I need to get that black hand and then I need to go to sleep somewhere and then I can
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Oh, where the hell is this courier at? I'll try waiting for him a couple more times after this, and if he's not here then I'll just stop recording, put wrestling on, and then I can that's Bellathor, he's no bloody courier. Right, it's just another 3 minutes before wrestling's actually starting, so make this my final waiting period for this bloody courier, and once it's done, I will. If he's not here, then
do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Right, I'm gonna actually save the game here so I can get ready to watch wrestling because it starts in 2 minutes. So I will be back. I will be back on in a bit, and I will start. I was going to say before he interrupted, I will start to.
Even if you are my elder, it's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Then kid, grow a backbone and get tough. Right, so now I can quick save again. I'll stop recording, then I can watch wrestling. So until and I might do another recording after wrestling. If I do, I'll see you then. So until then, look after yourselves, take care and stay golden.